we're back. Yes, I still keep stuffed animals on my bed. I'm 23. Dan's okay with it.
I'm also a stuffed animal.
Where am I? Oh, right there. Jada Holiday, hi, it's been so long. How do you find yourself and become so confident? I think the answer to that is so relative. I think confidence is trial and error, essentially, and honestly, it's about faking it till you make it. Confidence is found in different things for different people. Just trying different things. You have to find what, you know, makes you happy. And I think that's both external and internal. The things that you're consuming, is that making you confident, or is it just making you feel like shit because you're scrolling on Tumblr and Instagram looking at other people's lives? Like, if it's not, then unfollow those people, or don't get on Instagram or unfollow them and follow things that make you feel good. Okay, that wasn't very good. Get back to me. Lenita, beautiful girl. My favorite song is White Houses by Vanessa Carlton. I just think it's so beautiful. The arrangement and the idea of just like growing up and leaving home and like always knowing where you came from and your core friends and like knowing the experiences that built you. I love that song so much. But I feel like I have a lot of favorite songs. I love Drops of Jupiter. Like, I'm so basic. This is embarrassing. What are 3 things you can't live without? Dan, my parents, and tacos. And writing. That's hard. But definitely tacos. Kristen, hi Kristen. Guys, I love Kristen so much. We've been YouTube friends for years and years and years, and we met up in person, and she's literally the best, most creative gal ever. I'm so lucky to be friends with her. She asked, what's something you want to experience in LA that you didn't get to experience the last time you were there? Maybe the Camera Obscura in Santa Monica. But really, I would say my bucket list for LA, is it weird that it doesn't involve things in LA, it involves things like surrounding the city. I've been doing a lot of traveling since I've been here. I've been to San Francisco. We just went to Santa Barbara. I also went to Mexico, which is a story for another day. If you want me to make a video about that, I will, but nuts. Let's just say don't go to Tijuana. Who would I love to run into at the grocery store? Probably Oprah or Jesus. That'd be awesome. Jessica Beaufort asked, are you still acting? Guys, is this a sign? Do I need to be acting more? Jessica also asked, have you had any cameos on movies or shows? Oh my god, I was when I first moved out here. To make extra money when I first moved out here, I was looking up every audience that you could be a part of for TV shows, essentially like your seat filler, and they pay you to be there. My first time I did this, it was for Lip Sync Battle with LL Cool J and Chrissy Teigen. I was in the front row for the Fifth Harmony show, so when that season comes out, watch out. We had to react to one of the girls coming out to do her show, and I was in the front row, and I literally just went like this. And the camera was right on me, and if they don't put that in there, I'll be so mad. And Terija, hello, I hope I said that right, asked, tell me about your post-grad life. I'll try to make it as brief as possible. When I graduated, this was my plan. I wanted to move to LA. I knew that because I interned out here in 2015 at E, and I loved it, and I loved Los Angeles, and I wanted to come back. So I graduated in May 2016. I didn't want to come till fall 2016 because I wanted to travel to Europe. I had all this grad money saved up. I had my own money saved up. This job happened to land into my lap. It was in DC. I went to my career fair just as like practice for like making connections. Met this guy named Tim. He was super cool. He was like, you're a perfect candidate. Like, we'll email you if you're interested. And I was just like, yeah, but I really wasn't. Because it was for sports. It was at this company called Monumental Sports and Entertainment. And it was for the Washington Capitals and the Washington Wizards, which is the NBA and the NHL. I was like, I don't care about sports. I don't want to be an editor. But I went up there and I was like, I have friends living in DC, so I'll just like spend a weekend up there and I'll like go to this job interview and like I'll go visit my friends. And I ended up kind of being interested. I was like, I can learn a lot here. I just knew there was a lot of opportunity. So that was essentially why I took it, and I did take it. It was very hard. We kind of got thrown in the fire. I learned to edit in intense circumstances. I was around the best of the best. The best part about it is that I landed other opportunities there outside of what my duties were. So I got to interview Simone Biles, which was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I got to be on a pilot television show. I got to field produce a ton of shows. I pitched and created one of the network shows that they're still doing today, and it was a really good year. But essentially, when it came down to it, I knew that I didn't want to continue editing. I left. The best thing that came out of DC was my boyfriend. I met him. God put me there for a reason, and it was a good year, but I just knew I wanted to come here to be in entertainment. Post-grad has literally, these past 2 years have probably been the toughest years of my whole entire life. It's like a certain structure that everyone like expects you to go by. So the other part of your question was it easy to get a job? And for me it was, but it's definitely not easy for everyone. I used to work in a career center, and I know a lot about how to like make your best resume, how to make your cover letter really good, how to get a job quickly. So if you guys want to make a video about that, leave a comment and let me know, and I'd be happy to give you guys really good advice. You have to really tailor your resume to each and every job. Companies can tell when you're literally just printing and sending as many resumes and cover letters as you can. You have to be very specific. That helps the process. It depends, I think, on what your industry is as well. Sybil, I love Sybil. Met on YouTube, and she actually ended up going to JMU, and so we became friends at JMU, and I love her. So she said, I love that you're back. My question is, do you have any advice for starting a YouTube channel? I've been active for years now for similar reasons like school, life, etc., and I want to start, but I feel so lost. Girl, I will give you the answer when I find the answer. I have no idea. It's so different. I know when I start making videos again, community is going to be really important to me, and I think it's important to like interact with people who are watching your videos and to watch their videos as well, and to kind of create a community, because that's what it's about. But I don't think that people think that about YouTube anymore. It's a business now, and you know, it's cool to be able to get to create content and then like make a job out of it, but at the same time, like I think you lose that essence of like there's like a wall between the creator and between the viewers, and I think that barrier shouldn't be there. I think that's the number one thing I would say just off the bat about starting a YouTube channel, is to engage with other people, to comment on other people's videos, and there's a chance they'll check out your stuff too. Just be genuine. People say like, you know, write about what you know, like make what you know. And I just say do that, like do what feels good to you, do what feels natural to you, whatever fires in your heart, just kind of go after that. And I would just say jump in. Like I literally am not doing anything fancy for this video. I've been planning for so long, and I have so many notes that I've been organizing and going through and like trying to make like a content schedule, and I just decided I just wasn't gonna do that anymore. You know, I think it's just important to know what you want to do, connect with the people that are watching your videos, or if you're trying to build a fan base, don't be afraid to tell people that you love, you know, like look at this, or tag all your videos, or do tags, do something to like get yourself out there, but always be genuine. And yeah, just like I said, do what you feel like is important to you. Talk about your stories and about your truth, and that's really all I have to say. I hope that helps. We can talk about that more soon. Yay, Quan Lamo says, so happy to see you back. Thank you. My question would be to you, do you have any goals you're hoping to reach in 2018? I'm a huge cheese ball. I love New Year's. I love making New Year's resolutions. Every year I make one, and I'm okay with it. People get so like beat up about it when they're like, I want to go to the gym, and then they don't go to the gym, and they're like, my New Year's resolution sucks, it's over, I can't do it anymore. Like, no, just because you like mess up like a week or two doesn't mean you can like try again, and then like you'll probably mess up another few weeks down the line, but just as long as you keep trying. I would say my goals for the new year, I have 3. Number 1 is to read a book a month. It's been so much easier to do since college has been over, especially in a world where we're constantly on our phones. I just think like it's so nice to pick up a book and just like get lost in words and get lost in another world. It's like my favorite feeling ever. So fiction, nonfiction, like I'm gonna read a wide variety. Number 2 is one thing at a time. So whether it's a project I'm working on or a video I'm working on, I try to do everything, and I want to do everything. And Dan always tells me like, yeah, you get so overwhelmed because you don't put like 1 or 2 things in your to-do list. You try to do like 10 things in a day, and I'm like, you're so right. And then my 3rd goal is to make more videos. Justine asked, what was your major in college and where are you working now? I was a media arts and design major in college. My concentration was digital video and cinema. I sometimes regretted not doing journalism, but don't tell anybody I said that. It's our secret. Hello. Now I'm laying this way. My elbows got tired. Okay, now that I look like Ursula, I think we should finish. I minored in creative writing. I forgot to say that too. I minored in creative writing, which was probably my favorite part. Molo F and Jolo F, thank you for all your questions. Did going to your college specifically change your life? Yes. JMU changed my life forever. I love JMU. It's the best school in the world. They did not pay me to do this. I'm gonna be in debt forever, like a lot of debt, but it's okay. I just love it so much. I got a good education, and more than anything, I got the experience of a lifetime, friends that I would have never met otherwise. I love JMU. I can go on forever, so I'll stop there. Do you think the college you go to really impacts you? Ivy League versus regular school? I don't know. I mean, I didn't go to an Ivy League, and I think I turned out okay. Maybe I didn't. Dan went to Duke. Maybe Dan should. Dan, go where makes you happy. I knew what I wanted to do, and so my deciding factor when I was looking at all the different schools was what school had the best program for media. It was JMU out of all the schools I was looking at, so I went there. and I was very happy about my decision. Someone who doesn't know what they want to do is considering changing their majors before they even get to school, I would recommend going to a school that has a lot of options and that has a good culture. I think culture is everything as far as a school. I mean, you're going to be spending your time with the people who go there. Really ask about the reputation of the school and how the people are at the school, including professors, students, and that is very important, I would say. You can watch my college advice series. Oh, I'll never forget when you did Party in the USA, when you were on the car in your Disney audition. That's so nice, thank you. Oh my god, those are so old, I'm embarrassed. And you also asked, what's your occupation and are you happy? Define happy. I'm struggling finding happiness right now. My boyfriend lives across the country. My parents are across the country and I'm really close to my family, new friends, and it's just a really different stage of life. And so I think I'm struggling finding happiness, if I'm being very honest with you. But I think it's there, like it's so close I can taste it. And I think a lot of it is going to be creating it for myself, which is like through what I love to do, which is YouTube and writing. And as long as I pour myself into that and not the everyday like task, you know, of like, oh, when I get home I have to do laundry and then I have to like cook for myself and then I have to do this and I have to clean. Like carving out time for YouTube is going to be very important, and that's my plan on finding that. Tiana, hi Tiana. Oh my god, Mia, I remember watching you in middle school. Oh, thanks. What's your favorite video? Just kidding, don't tell me, I'm too embarrassed. My videos that are old are so bad. Brittany 44, my girl Brittany, you're nasty. I love you. Me and Brittany have been friends for like 10 years and we used to always call each other, you're nasty, because Raven was our favorite show. So if you're wondering why she said that, it's just a term of endearment and it's not foul play whatsoever. She's amazing. That looks like everything. I think I captured all the comments. Thanks for leaving comments. If I get more, I'll make another video. Thank you again. I was so blown away by the volume of comments and questions that you guys left, and you guys make me so happy, and I'm so happy to be back here. Please let me know what you've been up to. Comment below and say what you're doing now, where you're living. I'd love to know, and if you have any, you know, if you want to reach out separately, if you want to send me a message or like message me on Twitter or Instagram or anything, and you ever need to talk about anything, just do that, and I'll be here to talk always or give advice. As far as I know, I mean, I've only lived 23 years, so who's to say? If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here, and I'm excited to make more content. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah. I will see you later, and Happy New Year. Anything else? Woo! All right, bye guys. I love you. Bye.